And I'm actually going to turn it over to Tierra, Tresvant, and Angelica. They're about to do another engaging and fun presentation where they talk about voting, the importance of it. And what we're doing in these two presentations is we want to understand both sides, right? There are people who don't believe in filling out the census. There are people who don't believe in voting. And there are people who do believe in voting and people who do believe in filling out the census. And we want to understand both sides and figure out what's going on and share those with you guys. And so without further ado, I'm really excited to show you guys this presentation. One thing that I will request from everyone, if you could, turn off your videos and then hit meeting settings and turn off all videos that have turn off all screens that have no videos on your screen. It should say show non-video participants. Okay, perfect. So the only two people who should be on the screen is Tierra and Angelica, and they are going to send us down a beautiful presentation of voting.
Hey T, just got back from voting in the primaries.
I'm sorry to say you just wasted your time. It's not like your vote mattered anyway.
Okay, why do you say that?
It's because of the Electoral College. Our vote doesn't matter. They take our popular vote just to say we have an opinion, but in reality, the Electoral College is the vote that matters for the presidential election. That's why Donald Trump won in 2016, and we're in the situation we're in now.
Okay, but the Electoral College is designed so that they vote for whatever we vote on.
But why should we have them if they don't listen to us anyway? Like I said, it happened once. What's keeping it from happening again?
Okay, look. I know you hate this, but I gotta stick with me, okay? I gotta throw some stuff out here. Faithless electors are a thing, yeah. But we've had 23,507, again, 23,507 electoral votes counted across 58 elections, and only 90 of those were deviant. And almost 70% of those were because the pledge nominee died, not because the elector was like, oh, hey, I'm going to vote for whatever. Plus, in most states, Michigan included, electors who pledge deviantly get a penalty. In Michigan, they cancel out the vote entirely and just replace them.
Okay, so they have a penalty. Does that really deter them enough for it to have even happened at all?
Well, I'd hope that the threat of a fine or just being thrown out would be enough of a threat. And even if it's not, they still replace them. You still end up having your vote counted.
Okay, I'll let you have that point. But I find it really irresponsible to vote and you know nothing about the candidates. And then you look for the information and it's so difficult to find. Should we really just go out and vote uninformed then?
Of course not. That'd be weird. Who goes out and decides to make a decision without any knowledge about it? But that's why one of the most important things you can do in an election is to stay informed. There are tons of resources, especially with the good, great internet, to give you stuff about the election, including a website called Ballot Ready, where they organize and provide candidate information on every level, not just presidential. Plus, you can check the Michigan Voter Information Center, which provides info on the ballots and general voter information.
Okay, thank you for agreeing with me. Okay, but I'm gonna go look at this website. I've seen some of the things, a few things I could find, and I don't like either of the candidates. They disgust me.
Yeah, they're not the most favorable. But hear me out. Voting for neither of them just guarantees you don't get a say at all, especially in policy making. You're trying to vote for your ideas, the ones you're more supportive of, even if that means you got to vote for the lesser of two evils.
Did I mention that their policies suck too?
Okay, look, right? Someone's going to end up in office anyway. Okay, you might as well say which one you like more, even if they are not great. Sometimes it's better just agree with things rather than not be able to choose at all. Plus, you can always still vote in the local elections where their decisions will directly impact you, especially if you vote for younger participants who, share more of our common ideas and can implement them in office. And so then things happen and they move up in the chain and suddenly the government's implementing our ideas. It's a process and you got to participate in it.
Okay, so I just won't vote for the people in that election because I still don't like them. I want to prove it by not voting, but I'll go check out the local elections. There's just one problem though. I find it kind of unsafe to go out and vote with everything going on. It seems kind of unsafe with COVID-19.
All right, well, that's fair, but fortunately, you don't have to go out. You can vote from the comfort of your bed or your couch or wherever you want to be, because even before the pandemic happened, every state provided the option to do absentee voting. It's a mail-in option that allows you to vote from home. Although who can vote this way varies from state to state, Michigan allows you an absentee ballot for any reason. This way you can stay safe and you can have your voice be heard.
Okay, I'll go do it. I'll go vote. But I need to know how to register and when is the next election.
Oh, I like those questions because remember that site I mentioned earlier, the Michigan Voter Information Center? There, you can not only register to vote, but learn more about the process and absentee voting. Plus, there are a lot of websites that explain registering to vote, the voting process, including the New York Times 2020 presidential election calendar, so you can stay up to date, and a TED Talk by Christina Greer called The Electoral College Explained. This way, on November 3rd, you'll be prepared.
Okay, so I know I played someone who did not want to vote, but voting is so important. It costs you nothing, and it does not take a lot of time, especially if you do absentee. So if you're old enough to vote, go vote. And if you know someone old enough to vote, tell them to vote.
If you're a gamer like me and you can vote when this election, just, take a couple seconds, stop playing Call of Duty, stop playing Mortal Kombat, stop playing whatever, fill that out, send it in, you're done, go back to playing, do whatever, go vote.